Opening Budget Droid Professional for the first time will present you with a screen that looks like this. It's the Budgets tab. The first thing you're going to want to do when you open up the application and you want to get started is you need to start creating budgets. Make sure new category is selected. Enter your budget name. We'll call this Eating Out. We'll give it a budget of, we'll say $100, and we'll make it a monthly budget. Save. We'll create another one. We'll call this Pets. And we'll make this $20 per week. Okay, save. Alright, next thing you're going to want to do is actually add some money to your accounts. This is a new feature. By default, you're given a checking account. You can disable it if disable this if you want to call it something different. Whatever, that's fine. But it's checking is it comes by default just to make it easier for you to jump into the application without having to do too much configuration. I'm going to go ahead and make a deposit of $400. Okay. If we go over to purchase, we can see that here's our $400, and Eating Out is selected because it's they're arranged by alphabetical. This here tells me that it's a monthly budget. The MO, $100 is the total budget. 0 is what I've spent so far, and 100 is what is remaining. So, for example, if I've made a purchase of $20, add transaction, as we can see, everything is dropped down, 80, 380, so that works fine. We'll go ahead and make a deposit or a pets transaction. We'll say it's $14. I'll say $14.50. Okay. And if we had more than one account, then we could swap that in here. For example, if we had savings, or even you could put credit cards in here if you wanted. All right, add transaction. All right. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's a pretty simple application, very similar to the first one. If you played with it, it's a personal budget droid. If you played with that, you can view the details for the budget just by tapping the details button. Here it gives you a slightly more in-depth view of what's going on, including budget start and end date. By default, it starts all monthly budgets on the 1st. You can change that now. I'll go into that in a different video. But that's pretty much how you get started with Budget Droid Professional.